Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm 20 weeks and getting some sun. My belly has grown so much. Hi guys. We just came back from the high risk ultrasound. Surprise my brother. Fazer surpresa do meu irmão. 1, 2, 3 e push. Today I'm even talking a little bit more mellow. I'm in my bedroom and I decided to do this video to just have a deep conversation with you guys, a very personal conversation. I know we're getting to the end of our pregnancy series. I feel like when I blink my eyes, baby Coelho is gonna be here with us. So I really wanted to do this video to just talk about a little bit of my past as a daughter, a bit of my present now, and what I think my future will look like in this whole new experience and new life. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that with everything I'm going to talk about today, I can answer a lot of your questions and curiosities.
I'm so nervous.
Has this experience been as I imagined? I ask myself that a lot, actually. And every time I think about that, like I ask myself that, my response is automatically, oh my gosh, it's better than I imagined. Before getting pregnant, you do have all these feelings and thoughts, like you have expectations, right? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna feel this way. You also have so many fears, which I have talked to you guys about. But overall, like everything I lived through this pregnancy, the good and the bad, because there are bad things, there are negative things about your pregnancy, there are, which I have talked about. But I feel like I took it in, everything in a very positive way because I wanted this pregnancy so much. And I think that helped me out a lot. And even Icaro says it to me, like he's with me every day. My mom, my family, but Icaro especially, is like, I'm really impressed with how you are taking this pregnancy and this whole journey, because I'm being very positive. And so the answer to that is this experience has been better than I imagined in every single way. I couldn't be happier. I cannot wait for this little one to be here with me, but I'm also like loving having the belly and like feeling him move every day, and doing his room and doing his little bathroom and organizing everything. And also like the days that I'm feeling exhausted and having back pain and like having to sleep, I can't even sleep on the side anymore because my my ribs hurt and I'm like using this huge pillow. But like every single experience in detail about the pregnancy journey has been amazing, and I'm really taking it in a really positive way. So the journey has been incredible and I feel really blessed. One thing that I've seen you guys ask me is what has been the best part of the pregnancy and the worst part of the pregnancy. I think the best part of the pregnancy is being pregnant. Simple. As simple as that. It's being pregnant and having a child inside of me, having a life inside of me, and know that, soon I'm going to have a piece of me here with us. The worst part of the pregnancy, I don't even like to think that it's the worst or anything bad about it, but I think the worst is the fears that you have. And I'm having that a lot now, especially like in this finish line. I'm 7 months now, almost 8. And I know that baby Coelho is going to be here soon. And I think so much about like his health, much more than I thought in the beginning. And I've done all the tests and everything, but it keeps like, it stays in my mind, and sometimes I can't take it out. Like I'm just so worried about him being healthy and being born healthy and having a good labor. So I think the worst part is the fear that you can't really control, The difference between the Camilla daughter and the Camilla mom to be, I think will be that I think a lot of things actually will be very similar, I hope. I feel like I'm a very loving daughter. And I learned that with my mom to be loving always and to give love. And I feel like, sometimes I'm too loving, too attached. But it's something that I definitely want to take with me, as a mom and give to my child, like a lot of love always. But I think the difference will be a lot that I'm gonna be probably overprotective of my child. I already think of, like, even now that like he's inside of me, I'm like, oh my gosh, if I'm out somewhere and it's too loud, I'm always thinking about like, is he okay? So imagine when he's here. And that's something that actually scares me a little bit. Like, I don't want to be that crazy mom that, is like super overprotective and so worried. Like, I want my child to also be free and grow up like being independent and feeling independent. But I have a feeling that I'm going to be like all over him all the time. So we'll see. And if I had to give myself adjectives to different Camillas, because there's the professional Camilla, there's the wife Camilla, there's the woman Camilla, and there's also mom to be Camilla, right? I would say professionally, the word would be perfectionist. The wife Camilla would be, I want to say loving, but also annoying sometimes. You could was gonna like that one, but I'm trying to give myself adjectives. So, and as a woman, Camilla, I would say empowered and confident. I feel like, and I say that because I really believe, and I learned that through my life, that for you to be happy, the most important thing is for you to love yourself as you are. No matter what you look like, what your life is, like, love yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror, be like, I love myself as I am. And we all have problems. We all have, issues and things going on. But when you learn to love yourself, you feel automatically empowered and you feel like you can rule the world and you can do anything. And Camilla mom, what would I say to myself as Camilla mom? I'm not a mom yet, but with the little experience that I have, caring. I think caring would be the word. Somebody once asked me, what would be the biggest life experiences or learnings that I want to teach my child? I definitely think of my childhood. When I think of my child and like what I wanna teach him, and I already worried a lot about that, like, educating my child. I think that's probably gonna be the hardest part of being a mom and a parent, is educating your child to be a great human being. My learnings with what I lived, number one would be to teach him how to care about others, in general, be a great human being, and also be able to, I want to teach him how to forgive. And I think, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a second. When I say forgive is because I had to forgive in my family. And it was really hard. But once I was able to forgive, I became a different human being. And that's something I really want to teach my child, is to forgive, like, the little things, that happen to you in life. Maybe he's going to be bullied in school, which is going to happen to everyone. He's going to hear things that he doesn't want to hear, but being able to forgive makes you so much stronger. I know I'm crying right now, but it's just thoughts that comes into my mind. But I think being able to forgive makes you a stronger person and an even more beautiful human being. And a lot of times you forgive, of course, for the other person, but mostly for yourself. when you live with a grudge, it can really affect the person you're going to be in the future. So I really want my child to be able to forgive and to be the best human being he can be. Okay, let's talk about changes. Definitely the way I see life in general. It's so crazy. The moment you get pregnant, like I remember the first month I got pregnant, that was automatically my first priority. Like everything else, and you guys know, like I work so much, I travel, I work, work is a huge priority for me, along with family, of course, and my personal life. But the moment I got pregnant, so many things didn't matter for me anymore, especially professional things. Like I can easily say no, and I've been saying no to like, maybe amazing opportunities that I can be missing out, but I'm like, no, this is my priority. I'm too tired, or I don't want to go on this trip because it might not be good for the baby, or so like my priorities completely changed. And I feel like for the better. And I've talked about that with you guys before, saying no to others, saying yes to yourself. And I've done that a lot throughout my pregnancy. So I think one of the biggest things that has changed is the way I see life. I see life in a little bit different way. Like I feel like after the pandemic, a lot of people talk about how they changed their perspective of life, right? They're living more, they want to enjoy their lives more, and prioritize family and loved ones. And I did with the pandemic, but now being pregnant, and he's moving right now, and having this child inside of me, like my priorities changed even more. And I think it's amazing to see that in a positive way. I would say Camilla's priorities are definitely different now. One question you guys actually sent me was, what do you think will change in and my friends ask me that a lot. What do you think will change in your married life after you have the baby? I hope I still have a lot of sex. I still hope that doesn't change. But I think what will change is I think it will make us stronger. It has already made us stronger. Like me and Nicolo, we have always been very connected. He's my best friend. Like we've been together for 16 years and we're so connected in every single level. But I think now that I got pregnant, that became even stronger. And with the baby being born, I think that's going to be even more. Like the changes, our connection is going to be even stronger. I hope, right? Love you. You're going to be a dad. And I want to end this video with a message to my baby. You know, in case he watches this video in a few years, if YouTube still exists. One of the reasons I'm doing this series actually is for me and for Icaro to watch, and to hopefully him to watch it and see the whole experience we lived through having him and our excitement. So my message to you, my son, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to do it, is that I love you so much already. You're not even here. Why am I crying so much? You are the best gift that God has given me. I can't wait for you to be born, and I'm gonna love you and protect you and be there for you in every single situation of your life when you need me. Oh God. I want you to be whoever you want to be, and I will support you always. And I want you to know that I will always be there for you. And I love you so much, and I'm living the best time of my life because of you. Okay, guys, enough crying. I think the more you live through the pregnancy, the more emotional you get and the more real it gets, right? Like the fact that I this baby's gonna be here anytime soon is just so magical. So yeah, I just wanted to have this conversation with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any other questions, leave me down below. I can do another video answering them, or we can chat through stories on Instagram. But also share your journey with me. I love reading your messages and your little journeys as well as a mom. So don't forget to comment down below, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, your mom to be friends or your mom friends, and I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Mwah!